Shalom, shalom, Mishpaka family. Um, I'm on the road. Seems to be a thing that I'm always doing. You got a big family, right? Uh, so I wanted to say, first and foremost, I love you. And I'm sorry I haven't been on to read the word. I'm sorry I haven't gone live in a while. I have heeded the orders from the Most High when he said, sit at my son's feet and learn. I think someone just got hit. I don't see anything. Well, Father, if someone got hit, be with them. At any rate, I don't see anything anywhere. It was weird. So I just want to apologize. I'm not neglecting you. I absolutely love you. I love all of you. Um, you need to prepare yourself. Food, water, clean water. Stock up on it. Try canning. You can can everything. You can can just about everything. There's so many YouTubers out there that'll teach you how to can simple eggs, anything and everything, okay? There's dry canning, there's water canning, there's all kinds of canning. And the canning systems aren't that expensive. If you go on Amazon, you can get a pretty decent canning system, relatively cheap. I know in the store they're going for hundreds of dollars. That's just ridiculous. Father told me the main necessities is rice, beans, water, because we are getting pestilence. And I did deliver that video last weekend. It was actually last Sabbath. It is coming. It is man-made. Many will die. Father says, belief. You must have belief. Belief in his son and him. Because it's both, right? It's the law and the testimony. And if for those who need a confirmation, you got Matthew 24 and Revelations 12. Okay? Those who keep the commands and the testimony of Yahushua HaMashiach, Yeshua. So, be prepared. For those of you that are still caught up in the religious system, your pride is going to kill you. Hear me loud and clear. You think you're right because your mom and dad gave this to you, because your grandparents gave it to them, because their grandparents gave it to them, and so on and so forth. This is an indoctrination. It is lies, and you need to come out now, before these plagues fall, before the 3 days of darkness comes next year. Get out of her. Many Christians say, well, that's just the Catholic Church. No, she had sisters, and it's all religion. All of it pushes a lawless one, and every single one of you will perish. And he doesn't want any of you to perish. Come out of her. Do not take this next vaccine. Do not put it in your body. Don't do it. It is a blasphemous disgrace. It is worse than the first. This one is self-assembling. This one is going to do horrible things to your body. Need I say even more? The mark. The mark is spiritual. The mark is the lawless one that has been taught, followed, and given an image to since the beginning of Catholicism. The Christian Crusaders. Okay? They killed all of those who had the right message because they wouldn't convert to Catholicism. And those who didn't agree with Catholicism came here to the States, started their own Puritanism. You need to come out of her. Come out. Come out. The 10 Commandments, Deuteronomy chapter 5. If you don't know where to find it, that's where you can find it. Exodus 19. These are where you can find it. You need to read them. I pray the Father pricks your heart and that you do wake up and you do come out and you repent. Who cares what people think? Who cares? Foolish nation. You fell back to sleep. You fell back to sleep. Wake up. And this sleep is even worse than the first. Wake up. COVID has nothing on what's coming. And COVID was pretty awful. And it was man-made. And they did murder many people with remdesivir. They murdered them, flat out murdered them. Some of them were brothers and sisters in Yah. But they died martyrs. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I need to get my point across. Lift up my voice and cry aloud. The Father is angry and sore grieved. I love you all. It is so imperative that you hear this. It's so imperative that you listen and share this video, not for my sake, but for Father's sake, to get this message out. Fast, pray, seek, sit at the feet of our Messiah, of Christ. Do it. And many of you that are so knowledgeful, you're being rude and awful to people that don't even understand what you're saying. They don't know the names. They don't know the words, the Hebrew. You need to meet them at their level. So the Jesus that you were taught in the church, that is a lie. And it doesn't take much to find that lie. Because when you go and you read Matthew, the Sermon on the Mount, and you compare it to Deuteronomy chapter 5, you then see that church has been lying to you. And then when you go and read Revelations, and I know you were told to stay far away from it, that you need a pastor and a theology degree, and that means you're a paid, extravagant liar. That's what that means. I don't care how many theology degrees you have, and what if you're even a doctorate. You're a liar, and you're teaching a lie. Blind guides. You're leading blind people astray. You're straining a gnat to drown out a camel. Come out. Come out. And those of you that are teaching this lie, and if this makes you mad, go ahead, get mad. I got mad when I first heard it. I got ripping mad. I can't believe I was lied to, and I bought it. I bought it all. I sat there and I believed it, and I gave my tithe. And for what? So they can starve the widow, starve the hungry, not feed the naked, close the door on those who don't belong to their church. It happens in every parish. That's why they call it a parish, because you're all perishing. And the man stands there, or the woman stands there at the pulpit, and she's pulling you to the pit. Wake up. That's why they're named these things. I love you. It's time to come out. Right now. It's imperative. Come out.